evening. Thank you so much for that. So tonight, after the presentation, you will understand why I'm super elated and excited to share this information with us. But before we do that, I want us to type in the chat box. Please type your location. Let's know where you are connecting from. It's been a long while. This is more or less like a family reunion. We are trying to reunite ourselves again, come back and start a better journey. This is going to be a better journey for everyone because we are having something really remarkable and exciting, something that is going to put money in our pocket. I know so many of us came into FFX, into my daily choice because of Few Factor X. Few Factor X is still a thriving business, and we're going to share more details about Few Factor X. Okay, I can see so many people connecting from Boko, Benue State, from Ogun State as well. Awesome, awesome. Guys, I'm very excited to see everyone on this call tonight. I'm very, very excited to see you all on the call tonight from Lagos, from Ibadan. Awesome, awesome. I'm excited to see Coach Josh. Josh, you're supposed to take over right now before the presentation starts. Let's hear from you, sir. Coach Josh, let's hear from you, sir.
Yeah, thank you so much, Rufus. Good evening, everyone. It has been a while. It has been a while, and you know, a lot of opportunity still lies before us. You know, when it comes to they say that entrepreneurship is not a straight line. As much as we want it to be a straight line, it often is not a straight line, and so they say failure is always an opportunity to do it better. So thankfully we are in a company that, like Rufus said, we all came in because of FFX, but we're in a company that has so many different markets. The Forex market is a multi-trillion market, as you are going to learn about today. The oil and gas is another multi-billion market, a huge market. So there are so many different markets that, the travel industry is another huge one. We're going to learn about dream trips. When we started FFX, there were no travel incentives as we have it now. Now you have the opportunity to travel 6 times a year, all expense paid. So when I was hitting 25K, there was no, if I was just joining now and I hit 25K as I did last year, I would have qualified for an all expense paid trip with my spouse. So it is getting better and better and better, So I want to encourage everyone. Thank you for, taking the time to look again. You are in for a great ride tonight. Rufus is going to be unveiling together with another amazing leader in the house, Mr. Daramola, Joshua Daramola. They'll be unveiling the Akashx opportunity. And for those who may not know, last month in the UK, there was a 100K rank up, there was a 50K rank up, there was a 25K rank up. And they did this primarily using the Akashx. So it's no better time to be looking at this opportunity now with a fresh set of eyes, with an open heart and open mind, so that we can maximize the opportunities that lie ahead. Thank you so much. So Coach Rufus, over to you, sir.
Thank you so much. Amazing leader, 50K affiliate. An amazing opportunity having you on the call tonight. It's been a long time, and it would not make any harm if we all say Happy New Year to each other, because I don't think we've connected this year. But thank God for this opportunity once again for us to reunite and start a better journey ahead of us. I'm trying to load the page here for us to see that MDC is actually a house of brand. MDC is more or less like Amazon, where you have several products rendering different services to humanity. So the same thing is applicable to My Daily Choice. My Daily Choice is also a house of brand. The internet bandwidth is a bit slow, so everyone will be very patient with me tonight. as I see if the page is going to load for us to see different brands. Like I was trying to talk about Akashx on my platform, and somebody was saying, what about FFX? And the first thing I said to the lady was, FFX business is still thriving. The business has not shut down. The company over there in US is still supplying the product to us here in Nigeria. So we are still in business. We are still in business. And before the end of this call, Mr. Daramola will be invited on the call to also give us updates as to when we can be attending regular meetings. Now, everything about MDC, about this business is going to be revived, and we are ready to go to give it another shot again. So as regards FFX, we are going to have the update from Mr. Daramola. He has his regular meetings, which we can plug into. He has so many testimonies they've recorded. Why so many people are sleeping, they are pushing the business and cashing out in dollars. Now, with what is currently going on in the economy right now, you will agree with me that the best bulletproof to this economic crisis is to earn in dollars. That is the best bulletproof that we all need right now, is to cash out in dollars. Now, one of the ways we were earning in dollars was promoting FFX. And like you rightly know that right now in the country, everybody is facing one challenge or the other. In fact, if you interview 10 people, you will uncover multiple issues that people are going through. In fact, the clothes we wear is covering so many problems right now. So I'm still trying to load this so that you can see that this is a house of brand where clothing line is considered personal care product, skincare product, and all that. Now, in 2020, this company actually looked into the financial market and developed something very phenomenal. But those of us who came into MDC last year did not pay attention to this because we were busy pushing fuel factor X. Because as at that time, that was when subsidy was removed. In fact, the hike in fuel prices and petroleum prices, so many of this was new to us. This was new to us, and we saw the need to provide solutions to people, to homes, to houses, to businesses, to corporate organizations. And that was why we dived into the product of the immediate time. So, but right now, as we speak, we want to pay attention to so many other sectors that we can make money as well from this company. So you can't be in a company that is like Amazon and you say you are delivering only one service. You can actually diversify and become multi-versatile by creating several streams of income, and one of which is this Akashx. I became really enthusiastic about it and passionate to review what was actually put together that is called Akashx. I've been seeing it in the back end all this while, but I never took a closer look at it until 3 days ago when Mr. Joshua just dropped a message and said, have you really taken a closer look at Akashx? And I said, no. I said, okay. On my own leisure time, I decided to review about it. Guys, I was blown away. I've been around the financial market for a while now. I started trading Forex in 2016. And I think my first academy then was iMarket Live in 2016. Then later on, I moved to so many other academies, both physically and online, where I improved my skill. And I want to tell you that if you have this skill set, this is something you can will to your children. This is a mentor once said, you can take over somebody's jacket, you can take a man's jacket, but you can never take a man's knowledge. Knowledge is one of the things that you can never take from a man. Now, when I looked at what this company has put together called Akashx, then I realized why so many other affiliates in other countries are still ranking, even without FFX. And I got to understand that, wow, it means that even without FFX, you can still rank. And I saw recently a 24-year-old that did 25K rank. We saw another young chap that did 50K, another young chap that did 100K rank, just with Akashx. Guys, by the end of the presentation, you'll become as excited as I am. Now, let me quickly dive into it so that we don't waste much of our time. Now, Akashx is, let me call it an educational platform. This is an educational platform put together to enlighten you and I, to train, to coach, to mentor, to make you a better person at this skill set. But before I dive into that, we are all familiar with the 4 ways we make money, which is the 4-way cash flow. And 35% of people are under the sector of being working for themselves. 60% of people are they work for other people. They empower other people's dreams. They help to build other people's empire. Now, only 4% of the world population owns businesses, and only 1% are investors. But do you know that 95% make 5% of the entire market? 95% of the entire market of the wealth is controlled by only 5% of this individual in the investor and business sector. I don't want to go into deep into this because we are all familiar with the cash flow quadrant. But what I want to bring out from here is, with Akashx, we can actually move into the 5%. We can join the 5% individuals that are cashing out from the market or the financial market every day. So like I said earlier, this is a Forex trading education. It's like a first-class education and tech providing company or platform. Now, this is incorporated inside MDC, so there is no separation between Akashx and MDC. So it's the same company that is running this. This is one of the products of My Daily Choice. Now, it will amaze. This product has been launched since 2020. Since 2020, as one of the best-selling brand of MDC. One of the best-selling brand of MDC since 2020, and this is 2024. Guys, you can imagine if we had taken a closer look at this since 2020, 4 years down the line, I assure you we'll be swimming in money, but it's never too late. So currently, Akashx is operating in over 200 countries and counting, growing every month. When I joined the Telegram group of this Akashx, I saw folks from different countries, traders from all over the world, cashing out every day. Just this morning, I was following the tap to trade call that was dropped there. And within a few minutes, a lady posted and said, I am a newbie. I just came across this, and she cashed out over $116 just this morning. Now, guys, imagine you having an opportunity where, without convincing anybody to buy anything, from the comfort of your home with your mobile device, your laptop, you can leverage on the financial market and earn income. Now, Akashx is debt-free, like you own. MDC is debt-free. The company is not owing anybody. Last week, Saturday, MDC celebrated 5 years in Nigeria. And for these 5 years of our operation in Nigeria, we've not recorded any form of debt or any form of embarrassment from any financial institution. That's to show you that we are in a solid company. And this company has stood the test of time by surviving 5 years. Guys, so many companies that are even more financially buoyant than My Daily Choice have packed up the shores of this nation simply because they can no longer run their businesses. But imagine a company that, despite the downside, despite the economic meltdown and economic situation, this company is still thriving and products are still coming in. Business is still ongoing as though nothing is happening. Now, that is a plus for My Daily Choice. Now, no third-party services is provided here. Everything I'm going to unveil about Akashx is in-house tech team. In-house tech team, owned, right, fully patented and owned by MDC, and all the product and strategies I'm unveiling here is fully owned by Akashx for MDC. So let's move further. What makes up the financial industry? Guys, do you know that as we speak, the Forex market is currently about $6.7 trillion in volume every single day that is being traded. About $6.7 trillion is traded in the FX market every single day. And one of the things I always tell folks is that as long as country remain country, there will always be foreign exchange. If you want to travel out of Nigeria, certainly you are not going to put Naira. Maybe you are traveling to Canada. You need to change your Naira to what is called Canadian dollars, because that's the currency of the country where you are trying to migrate to. So you cannot spend your local currency there. The process of converting your local currency, maybe Naira to Canadian dollar, that is what is called foreign exchange. Now, based on so many of the misconception, this market have been misunderstood over the years. Now, a lot of industries, a lot of captains of industries have flooded the market. So many tools talking about Forex market. So that's why sometimes when you mention Forex, some people think it's scam. Some people think it's gambling. Some people think, oh, it's another Ponzi. This is totally different. This Forex simply means foreign exchange. So that process of you converting one currency to another is what is done here. Now, is either you're doing it online, or which is called spot trading, or you are doing it physically, which is called fiat, just like you have your Bureau de change guys. So, but this market is actually in the volume of 6.7 trillion now, every 24 hours. This is where the banks play, financial institution, the JP Morgan, Citibank. This is where the biggest boys play, because the volume that is traded here can make us absolutely wealthy. Now, we have the crypto market that was recently launched in 2009, but currently crypto market is over 1 trillion. The crypto market space is over 1 trillion. Stock market in 2001 is worth about 95 trillion in 2001. That's in a year. But you can imagine in FX, in Forex market, 6.7 trillion is traded every 24 hours. Guys, that is amazing. So you need to leverage in this market if you want to survive in Nigeria. You need to leverage in the foreign exchange market if you want to survive in Nigeria. I don't want to start asking you how much is a bag of rice in your location, how much is petrol sold, how much are foodstuffs sold in the market. We are all in this country together. We understand what is going on. So the growth of this trading industry is phenomenal. Hundreds of thousands of companies have flooded the market. Then the foreign exchange market size is expected to grow by 1.94 trillion. That was as of 2021 to 2026, but it has definitely superseded that target. The crypto market also have superseded the target. It's currently, it's expected to rise by 16.4 per year, which will make it to reach 74.3 billion by 2027. But currently, the crypto market is trading at about over 1 trillion. Over 1 trillion. So trading is a recession-proof skill set. Like I said earlier, this is the best way to fight recession. If you have $1,000 as of today, you are talking of over 1.5 million. So you can imagine if you have a platform that generates $1,000 for you every single day. $1,000 from 6.7 trillion is just like dipping a tip of finger from an ocean. So this is nothing. This market has the capacity to fetch you that. Then also take note that 50% of the world jobs will be eliminated in 2030 due to AI. Now, AI is currently replacing human effort. I don't need to talk about AI. We are all familiar that AI, even in the crypto space, even in the industries, in different sectors, AI is currently taking over. Even the Nigerian government is now talking about AI, because artificial intelligence is the future. And this company has been able to put together softwares to do the job for you. Now, as a trader, I understand the complexity of trying to find opportunities in the market, the complexity of you trying to figure out things for yourself, especially if you're a newbie, if you have never been around this industry of trading. Most of the times it becomes really confusing. But why am I so excited? What has MDC done in Akashx? These guys have put together something called Tap to Trade. Tap to Trade. Please, if you are still hearing me, I want you to type on the comment box, Tap to Trade. Tap to Trade. If you can still hear me loud and clear, please type in TTT, which is going to be our slogan moving forward. TTT, Tap to Trade. Tap to Trade. So number one, what is the advantage of Tap to Trade? You don't need to know anything about the foreign exchange market. You don't need to know anything about Forex, about crypto, about stocks, about binary. all you need to learn is how do I tap on my phone. If you have a mobile device, you have internet connection, you can benefit from this. All you need to learn, like I said, is just to tap. Once you can tap, with this technology, you can earn amazing income. Amazing income. The first step is to connect your broker. Now, we are going to be having a series of trainings, educating the newbies in the house, what a broker is, how do I place a trade, how do I tap, how do I close a trade. All these are series of trainings that we will start moving forward after this Zoom. We're going to create an inner circle of folks that are interested to run with us.
Okay, so I think his network was not stable. We can't hear Mr. Rufus. So as he was sharing with us, the Akashx is amazing because all you have to do is to tap to trade. And it's something I've also enjoyed myself. I really don't have all the vast knowledge. And when this man was just telling me what he has done in the trading industry, I was blown away. So me that I don't even have any experience, I was able to make use of the Akashx on the 9th of February. I decided to check it out and see what it is. So I put in just $200 back then. And in 30 days, that's 9th of March, I was able to grow my balance to $400. I started withdrawing in batch. Like if I have like $50, I withdraw. If I have like extra profit of $80, I withdraw. So, but in 30 days, I've withdrawn $200 and I still have $200 there in that account. And I've been able to do over, taking that same amount, not adding more. I've been able to do over about 800,000 now in since that time. So that I've withdrawn. So what I believe with this man, when he told me his history, his experience, I believe is going to him working with other leaders. I can see Coach Josh here on this call. I believe they are going to impart a lot of people. So taking the vast resources that Akashx has put in place and the expertise of these amazing leaders, I'm just so proud of them. You know, I believe they are going to impart a lot of people and help more people achieve great results. So MDC has always been a company that has put together, when they bring something to market, it's not easy for you to find anything that can come close to what they offer, because they don't just say, hey, let's bring something into the market because we want to bring something to the market. No, they bring something to the market, but before you can find something that will come close, you have to go to the next 5 years into the future, or you have to go to the next 10 years into the future. So that is the company that we are talking about, My Daily Choice. So one thing you want to do is just make sure you plug into everything Mr. Rufus and all the leader Coach Josh will be sharing with you, and just follow through. Because if I that don't even have any skill, I'm not that good with trading, if I can have good results, I believe with their experience, with the also the resources that is available on the Akashx platform, it's going to be a very huge one for all of you that is jumping on. So, and I want to say I'm so proud of you as well for jumping on the call. It's amazing. I also want to mention with the FFX. So we also do something for those people that are interested in the FFX, or you still want to know more about the FFX, you want to see what we are doing. Every single day for the past 2 weeks, we have been on Zoom 6 p.m. every day. Every day we've been on Zoom talking only about FFX. So, and a lot of people that has been plugging their guests and their prospects on that call, they have been having amazing results because people are able to understand exactly what this product can do for them. And you will agree with me that in Nigeria today, that it's still of very great value because nothing comes close to what FFX does. So that's FFX by the side. For those that want to plug their people in, they will share with you people that you can invite on that Zoom. Why for the Akashx, just make sure you plug into Mr. Rufus, also plug into Coach Josh. They have teamed together to make sure that they impact thousands of people's life. Because these are the people that has earned millions and millions and millions with the trading. He was sharing with me how he helped someone earn over 6 million naira in about 21 days while he was trading. So, and I know that with this one now, with the Akashx, it's going to be very massive. So I can see J Mama on this call as well. I'm so proud of you. Everyone on this call, I'm proud of you all. I know if I couldn't mention your name, please forgive me. So I'll just hand it over to J Mama or to J Mama to just say one or two things for us. And for people that want to plug into that Zoom, don't worry. There's support for FFX. And here is also support for Akashx for you. So don't slack, don't slow down, don't say maybe you have been sleeping. Now it's time for you to awake, right? Wake up and let's run together. So J Mama, over to you.
Thank you. Thank you. Good evening, everybody. I'm so excited to be here this evening, and I'm grateful for all the leaders and the wisdom and the tenacity they bring on. They are always looking out for every one of us. They want everyone to succeed. And that is one thing about great leaders. Please, 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 I'm saying it 3 times. Stay on with MDC. Stay on with MDC Nigeria because we have some amazing leaders that are self-sacrificing, that will go above and beyond the ordinary to ensure that you succeed. And leadership changes everything in a business. It is not just about the product. It is not just about the compensation plan. If you have great leaders who will hold you by the hand and ensure you succeed, never joke with such. I think Coach Josh is on the call back now. Thank you so much for all you are doing and for bringing this back. Thank you, Mr. Daramola. You've been on every day for the past 2 weeks, even during the celebration. You had to take out off time to do this presentation. We are bouncing back heavily, powerfully. Don't miss this, everybody. Don't miss it. So let me hand over to Coach Josh so that I can continue with the presentation, because Akashx is an area I am also learning myself. Thank you. God bless you, everyone. I'm so excited.
Thank you so much, J Mama. Thank you so much, J Mama. It's really very comforting having rock solid people like you, J Mama. So guys, with Akashx, and I don't know how many of us are in the Telegram group. I don't know how many people know that there's a Telegram group for Akashx, and you don't even have to be subscribed to be in that Telegram group. Now, the thing is, in that Telegram group, you'll see when the trades are being dropped. Okay, so essentially, what are the opportunities that you can take advantage of with Akashx? There's the tap to trade. Tap to trade allows you to make profit from the Forex market without knowing jack about trading. As in, with the tap of a finger, you are taking profit. With the tap of a finger, you are taking profit. Now, why is this exciting? Even some of the best of us, we can get carried away with emotions, right? The market is telling you one thing, the analysis is telling you one thing, but you are telling yourself, well, if you don't have any background in trading, this is not relevant, but for those who have done some trading, what I'm talking about, where it's obvious that this is where the market is going, but you are not following the chart, you are hoping, and hope is not a strategy. With tap to trade, MDC has gotten a team of experts. They analyze the market. So this is not a robot. Some of us have done robots, have used robots to trade, and many times robots will give you money for a period of time, but robots cannot read market sentiment. If the president of the United States dies, for example, it will have an impact on the market. A robot cannot know what is happening. A robot cannot analyze news events. From time to time, you have the CPI, in the US, the inflation numbers and what they call. So there are certain things they call news events. A robot cannot interpret news events. So the problem with using robots is that, yes, it's programmed a certain way. It can give you profit. But should there be anything that will just change the structure of the market, it can land you in trouble. And those of you who heard me talk last year, you guys know how I found myself in a debt of $20,000 because I was using a robot that had been consistent for 11 months, So after 11 months of consistency, and that's where the greed thing comes in. Because 11 months, this thing has been delivering for 11 months, then we now begin to make some careless moves and begin to throw some caution to the wind and not use the proper risk management. After all, this thing has been consistent for 11 months. All it needed was just for one day. May 6, 2023, the market turned. You can go and look at the charts that day. The US dollar began to gain strength. May 6, 2023, the US dollar began to gain strength. The Canadian dollar, as a result, began to lose strength. And this robot picked a trade at the wrongest of places. And instead of me, I looked at the charts and I said, this thing goes to turn, this thing goes to turn. The thing didn't turn. And then I had some money that wasn't mine. I added it to the trade, Say, this thing goes to turn. And the thing kept going and I kept losing. But that's the problem with the robot. But with MDC here, there's a group of experts who are the ones. So with the tap to trade, you simply get a notification, the way you get a text message on your phone, right? You get a notification on your phone and you simply tap. When you accept that notification, it is going to execute the trade based on the indices that the experts have already put down. I don't know if Rufus is back on the call. So that's tap to trade. With the tap of a button, with the tap of your finger, you are taking profit. You don't need to monitor anything. So, and different traders are sending you, are sending their signals, and you get the notification. Now there's a time band. If you don't accept it within the time band, it will expire. That signal will expire, right? So that's for tap to trade. It's just a tap of a button. There is another product that is called the Trade Alert. Now, Trade Alert is tap to trade, I will call it hands-free. You're just tapping. The Trade Alert is semi-hands-free in a sense that with Trade Alerts, you also will get a signal. But, so the traders will have done their analysis and then they give you the entry point, meaning at what price should you buy and at what price should you sell. So this one is copy and paste. Tap to trade is exactly that, tap to trade. Trade alerts is copy and paste. So when you copy, you will now take it to your trading platform and then you simply paste. So you are pasting the entry price, you are pasting your take profit, you are pasting your stop loss, all of those parameters. Now, for those of you who are completely new to trading, there will be some beginners classes where you just get to understand all the basics, but you don't need to. And Akashx also has an educational platform. So this is actually a good skill for those of you who want to add this skill to your existing knowledge base. But for those of you who you just want to take profit, the beginners class will help you at least understand the basics, understand the terms, and the language. But just know that now MDC has made it possible for you to tap to trade and to copy and paste. Tap to trade and copy and paste. And like I said, last month that just ended, 24-year-old guy in 3 weeks, was able to hit 25K because of Akashx, leveraging Akashx. We saw people who hit 50K. We saw people who hit 100K, leveraging Akashx. If you go to the Telegram group, and you just scroll through, you'll see all the, the profits that people post their profits in the group, Now, we wouldn't be responsible if we don't say that Forex trading comes with its own risks. Trading Forex, trading in the financial markets, it has its risk, right? And it's not every time you are going to win. There are going to be wins and there are going to be losses. However, at the end of the day, what you want is that you end up having more wins than you have losses. Let me just hand it back over to you. Are you set? Is your screen?
Yeah,
is everything steady?
Thank you so much for standing in with George. I really appreciate. My system went off and the internet also was misbehaving. So please, Mr. Joshua Daramola, kindly make me co-host again so I can share my screen.
Yeah, you're co-host now, so you can share.
All right, thank you, sir. No, the other account, sir. The second account.
It's done now.
Okay, thank you. All right, can you see my screen, sir?
Yeah, we can see your screen.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Thank you once again, Mr. Joshua. Coach Josh, you have two Joshuas in the house now. So Coach Josh, I really appreciate you for standing in. All right, I think he has, when I joined, I listened to him giving us more clarification of what this is all about. So I was saying the tap to trade, you don't need to give your funds to anybody. You don't need to give your funds to any trader who say, come and copy my trade, or I can trade for you, or companies that will tell you, bring your funds. That is a no here. You are 100% in control of your funds. And that is the security and safety every investor wants. You have access to your money. You can pull out your money anytime. So there's a recommended broker that the platform allows. So the first step is to just tap and connect your broker. Of course, you must have created an account with the broker, and you set up the account, then you connect it to this platform. Okay, just a minute, system is dragging a bit. Okay, why is it dragging? All right, so the second step is you get a notification on your phone. Now, Akashx already have a mobile app. So once you are a member, you download the app, you log into your account so that notification comes in, pops up just like SMS. So once the notification pops up, all you need to do is to approve, which is step number 3. You just need to tap and approve. So approving the trade, the tap to trade automatically implies that every parameter that the trader has set that sent out that call, all the parameters, what I mean by parameters is the price of that asset, number 1. If you are if the asset is maybe Euro USD, for instance, trading Euro against USD, the asset will automatically be copied into your MetaTrader 4, which is your personal account on that particular broker that you have connected. So once this trade is copied, the asset, the entry price, the stop loss parameter, the take profit parameter, all these will be automatically set. And the good thing about this is that you don't need to sit and monitor anything. Now, it's the responsibility of that trader or that educator that's called out the trade to monitor the trade as well. If your trade is already in profit, they do what is called trailing stop loss, meaning they'll move your stop loss into your entry point by securing your profit partially. So that is another remarkable thing. Maybe you are the type that is busy, you can go about your daily business. You don't need to sit by the trade. Maybe you are a newbie, you don't need to be confused of what next to do. We tap to trade. All these things are done for you. Another good thing I love about tap to trade is that the stop loss is automatically calculated based on the size of your account. Trading with $1,000, you could be trading with 100,000. Another person might be trading with maybe just $200 or even $100 or $50. It doesn't matter your equity, but once you approve the trade, automatically the algorithm of this software calculates
Yeah, Mr. Joshua, let's go. You start off the call.
So, Coach Josh, I'm going to share the Akashx presentation so you can take it off from there. Is that okay?
All right.
Okay, yeah. I'll share it from there.
Tell Mr. Rufus to go and buy Starlink. His network is bad.
How many people are using Starlink? Even when
Now,
Starlink.
now with Akashx money, we can buy it.
Okay, so I think it was here, right?
Okay, trade alert.
Yes.
So he was going through connect to a broker.
Okay, so this is the one I have. I guess that this one doesn't have all this one, but yeah. So this,
okay, so
yeah.
So this basically summarizes it. It summarizes the tap to trade. So there was something Rufus emphasized, which I also want to touch on, is the fact that your money, you're not giving your money to a third party per se. If you're going to trade Forex, you're going to need a broker. So a broker is like your bank, but when it comes to Forex, the money has to be deposited somewhere. But you alone have 100% control of that money. You decide your broker. We have a recommendation based on if you're free to use your broker. So you keep your funds in your brokerage account, and then you're going to connect to your broker. So that's step one. Once you have connected, you subscribe for the Akashx. Okay, you subscribe for the Akashx. 149 USD. Okay, you fund your account. There's a lot of background noise. So can you please help me to mute all the other
okay, just allow me to make my.
Okay, I've muted everybody. Okay, good. So I've muted all. Right. So once you have done your subscription, you've deposited your money to your brokerage account, you connect to your broker, and then you begin to receive the trade alerts. Everything is automatic. You get it. So there's a mobile app which you also download on your phone. So you get the notification and an SMS. You tap to approve, and then trade in blue. Okay. So without having to refer anybody, you can just be in your house, you can be at work, whatever you are doing, and just a few moments a day, you get the signals, you approve, and you are in profit. Okay. Now the beautiful thing about this is, obviously, this is why it's creating a lot of buzz, and why in the UK they are using it to rank up. In fact, at the end of the last month, there was a promo where MDC was giving for people who subscribe. Unfortunately, we didn't promote. People who subscribe got $25,000. So there are a few people in my team, in this team, who took advantage of it, and so they had $25,000. So MDC would give you access to an account with $25,000, and then you begin to use these signals, this tap to trade, to trade on that account, and you are able to take 90% of the profit. You're able to take 90% of the profit. So that's actually why a lot of people rushed into the Akashx. Over 1,500 people subscribed for Akashx towards the end of the month, last month. Because the more your capital, the more money you can make. So, imagine that you have a week where we're making, maybe 3% or 5%. The person who is making 5% on $500, right? 5% on $500 is $25. But the person who is making 5% on $25,000, is over 1,000, 1,250. Okay, so just be enjoying these signals on your own without talking to anybody. Some people who are like that. But MDC now gives you the opportunity to share this with other people, and you cash out massively for doing so. The company also has something that they call, now, it's the same compensation plan. It's the same compensation plan. So as you begin to share this, the MDC compensation plan works the same. So apart from the money you're making from referral, anyone that you share this with, and I'm saying this is optional. For those of you who don't want to share with anybody, it's optional. But should you decide to do that, you earn through the comp plan. And now MDC has something that they started 2 months ago, runway to 25K. We'll include all these things, in the subsequent slides. But we didn't want to wait until everything was perfect. Rufus was very excited. I reached out. Because I know his history with trading. I reached out to him last week. and I just asked him, have you taken a look at this tap to trade thing? Because Forex guru and all of that. And I said no, he hasn't. And then he did, and he got excited and said, look, let's begin to share this. So we will update the slides and all of that. But now there's this runway to 25K. You are given 60 days to hit 25K. For hitting 25K in 60 days, you are qualified for an all-expense paid trip. MDC partnered with Dream Trips. And so now they are going to, the one for May and June, people who qualified, they are going to Greece. All expense paid. Mr. Dan.
Yeah, I can hear you.
I've not seen what the destination for July and August is.
Yes, it will be in the back office. Once you log into your account, just click right there. The second tab in your back office shows you the dream trip. It will show you exactly the
Okay.
next, yeah.
Okay. So so that we don't stretch this beyond the time, we'll drop the links to the Telegram group. Our wonderful leader, Mr. Daramola, has also done like a training on how you can set up your account. You know, for those of you who are not familiar with how to set up your MetaTrader 4, you know, it's just an app you're going to download. But all the steps that are required, you know, has been very well explained. So maybe at this point we should allow for questions. Okay, somebody's saying, does the subscription expire? Okay, yes, I think Jemima already responded. It's a monthly subscription. It's a monthly subscription, but there's also this thing of, if you refer 3, your subscription is free. If you refer 3, your subscription is free. So if you want to enjoy that, and you know, right now, the good thing about this product is there are people, you can share this with people in the US, in the UK, in Portugal, in Poland. You can share it everywhere. And you know, where the world has shifted such that people are now focused on how they can make money from home. So you can online, Facebook, Instagram. What do you need to do? You join the Telegram group, and as a result, you know, people are getting results. You can take screenshots and begin to share on social media, but you're sharing it responsibly. Because, you know, MDC is a company of policies, a company of rules. So you don't want to use hype to oversell anything. So if you're posting anything, you're saying, you know, you're putting the right disclaimers, you know, trading forex is risky, past profit does not guarantee future gains. But you just put your link, just put your, even if you're not subscribed, even if you haven't subscribed for Akashx, you can still enroll people into Akashx with your existing, that's your account that you have now, that's your free account that you have. So maybe you are listening to this now and maybe you don't yet have the money to subscribe, or you have money to subscribe, you don't have capital. Although there are people who have come up with very brilliant ways, you know, we've had people who pull money together, like 3 people pull money together, you know, but whatever it is you want to do, I'm saying that this is something that if you begin to promote it, one, it is borderless, so you're not limited to only the Nigerian market. You can promote this online across different countries, and you can begin to cash out massively. What's the minimum account? So you mean for your capital, right? You're saying what's the minimum amount? Okay, maybe I should allow our leader, Mr. Daramola, to take some of the questions, because he has been running this now for a number of months. He was actually the first person that opened our eyes to this. So, sir, over to you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Coach Josh, you're amazing as always, and it's exciting to be here. So for the subscription, when you use Brand Box, you only subscribe for $119, but if you don't use Brand Box, it will cost $149. So for me, I use Brand Box because I'm able to spend lesser, and I leave the remaining balance of my Brand Box there. I can use it to buy FFS or buy cream or essential oil, any other things. So, but then it's use Brand Box so that you can spend less, which is $119 rather. So I guess that answered the question of how much is the subscription. And for me, I enrolled 3 people, even though they're already affiliates, but they just did Brand Box and they did the Akashx, and I got my next subscription for free. So Josh, Coach Josh already mentioned that. So I believe that answered your question, sir, on the how much for subscription. So how much is the starting? How much is the starting? I think I can see amount for a new person. So your capital depends. Some people use $1,000 as their trading capital balance. Some people use $200. Some people use $500. That is for you to decide on how much you want to use for your trading. So Coach Josh has all those information. Get back to the person that invites you as well, so that they can guide you on getting your broker account if you don't have broker account. Then I can see another question here. Can we get the Telegram link? They will share with you guys in your group. Refer 3, even if yes. You can refer 3 people, even if you are not subscribed. You can refer people to the Akashx. Okay, so they've already dropped the Akashx Telegram on the channel. So I believe all our questions have been answered. If there's more questions, it will definitely be answered on you guys group. So can MEC still give us $25,000 for trading? Yes, they gave it for the promo. A lot of people that got that, they're already using their $25,000 and they are using the signals from this Akashx to trade. So that is it. That is it. And if there's any other questions, it will be answered on your group. So I think that will be all, Coach Josh. That will be all with the questions.
Yes. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
I am rich. I am able. Yeah. You must do affirmation for yourself, right?
Awesome. Awesome. So I believe with this, this was an introductory call. We'll be giving more updates in our private groups. Thank you so much, Mr. Daramola, for your time, for your leadership, for your wisdom, and all that you continue to do for us. To everyone who has come on here tonight, thank you also for connecting.
Coach Josh, how do we get started? You have not talked about that. How do people get started?
Okay, so if you are already an existing MDC affiliate, if you already have an account, when you go to shop, Akashx is one of the things that you will see there. So like Mr. Daramola said, you can either subscribe with Brandbox, you'll get it slightly cheaper if you use Brandbox, okay? Or you can just subscribe directly. If you are subscribing directly, you're paying $149, but Brandbox will give you a slight discount. So you can subscribe directly from your back office. If you are completely new, you don't have an account, but I don't think there's any such person here, but get back to whoever invited you, they're going to give you a link to create an MDC account so that you can subscribe. So once you have subscribed, well, so that this meeting doesn't take too long, the simple process is you subscribe for the Akashx in your back office. You're going to download your MT4, okay, which is going to be the interface where you will see your trades being executed, okay? You would also then sign up with the broker. If you have your own broker that you like to use, that's fine. But we have a recommended broker that we use. So I would want you to get back to your leader, whoever invited you here, so that they would share with you the link to the brokerage account, so you can set up your broker account. You can fund your account with the capital of your choosing, and then you link to your Akashx. We have some videos that explain the step by step on how to link. It's quite simple. Once you do it once, that is it. It is linked for life. Okay. So with that, the signals will start to come in. You also download the Akashx app, and then as the signals are coming in, you are tapping and the profits are coming in. For the trade alerts, you would also see the trades, and that one you are copying and you are pasting. So for the nitty-gritty on how to do it, let's talk offline, so that we can share with you all those details on how you can set up and start taking profit. What's the win rate? So there are different traders, and different traders have different win rates. So in the back office, you will get to see the performance of the different traders. Now that's for the tap to trade. For the tap to trade, you get to see the performance of the different traders, and so whoever you're most comfortable with, we have a preference, when it comes to the different traders. There's a particular trader that we have a preference. So we'll also be doing this as a team, to say, okay, this is the person that has been giving, sustainable profits. So if you are looking for, it's better to have sustainable, consistent profits. That may not be too much, but it's consistent, than to have some people who like risk. And so sometimes they make big profits, sometimes they make big losses. So there's a particular trader when it comes to the tap to trade, Joel and Reyes. Okay, maybe what will happen is we'll do another video, another meeting where we'll go to the back office and you get to see all those statistics. But if you also join the Telegram group, the link which I shared here, you can actually scroll up and you'll see all the different trade alerts, trades that were dropped. You'll see the time it was dropped. And you also you see the ones that ended in profit. You see the ones that maybe hit the stop loss. Everything is there for you to evaluate. The 25K is currently no more. It has ended. That 25K promo has ended. Maybe MBC will do another one. I mean, maybe, you know, let's keep our fingers crossed to see whether they will do another one. So I believe we've answered. I said OT law. Right. So,
Mr. Josh, so for
yes,
new
sir.
people that are not yet on MBC platform, so they have to open a
Yes.
free account with MBC first.
Yes, sir.
All right. So they can now go to order for Akashx app
Yes.
if they want to come on board on the Akashx platform.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. So they didn't necessarily they can do
No.
that. All right.
You know,
Okay.
So if you want, you can buy FFX, you can buy Akashx, you can, you know, there are so many things. So Akashx is just one of the items in the marketplace now in the back office. Yes. Yes. And you know, interestingly, your subscription, when you buy, so if you are buying with BrandBox, you know, that already gives you some benefits should you decide to share with others. So you don't have to be buying FFX necessarily. So like now, if I'm subscribed to Akashx and I'm subscribing every month, I may never buy FFX again if I don't need to. I will only buy FFX maybe when I need to. But I can just be using this my Akashx monthly subscription to keep my account going. You know, yet if people are buying FFX, I will still be making money. I don't know if that's confusing or if people understand it, but it's really a beautiful platform where you can just choose what you want. And if you want, you can just leverage all the, you know, multiple opportunities at the same time for profit. So we'll be sharing, you know, we'll be shedding more light as we go on. But if you're ready to get started, we will send you. Someone say you can't find the Telegram link. We'll post it in the WhatsApp group. So I dropped it dropping it one more time in the chat. But it's already 9:05, so we want to respect the time. We said it would be a 1 hour meeting, and we've gone beyond the time. So thank you everyone for being on the call. Have a wonderful night rest. God bless you. Bye-bye.